Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Seasons of Grace. If this is your first time here, my name is Breeze. Today I'm going to show you guys how to make brownie using the Thermonix. It's really very simple. It's only 10 minutes of preparation time and 30 minutes of baking in the oven. So altogether it's only 40 minutes. It's 40 minutes, okay? So let's go. Okay, these are the ingredients that we'll be using. 200 grams of chocolate, 200 grams of butter, 3 eggs, 115 gram of plain flour, 30 grams of cocoa, and 250 grams of custard sugar, and 250 grams of white chocolate chips, which the last portion about the chocolate chips I'm going to skip. Yeah. Okay, so just take a look at the ingredients. Here I have bought the chocolate chips. Okay, it's from Hershey's. It's semi-sweet chocolate chips. And I'm going to use 200 grams. Later I'll use the Thermonix to measure. This one is the butter. I bought another new one. Will be 200 grams. This one is actually 250 grams. And then we will need the flour. The flour is over here. This is actually the plain flour. It's the self-rising flour. And then we will have the other one is the cocoa. This is the cocoa. It's really a very big bottle. Here. It's also from Hershey's. It's 100% cocoa. And then we have the custard sugar, 220 grams. Okay, so now I'm going to proceed to the Thermonix and do the measurements and melt the chocolate. Okay, so this is the Hershey chocolate. I'm going to put 200 grams into the Thermonix. So how this works is that over here, the Thermonix actually have a weighing machine. This one you have to press, add and weigh. Okay, so this is now already, tare means to put it into zero. So it's already tare. So I just need to pour in the chocolate such that it's 200 grams. Okay, then later I'm going to melt it. So this is only 5 grams. Okay, let me see, this one is actually how many grams? They didn't put right. This is actually 340 grams. So if it's 200 grams, it will be almost maybe 1/4 left. Okay, so this is about 205. Slightly a little bit more. It's okay. So now I'm going to put in the butter, which is 200 grams. Let's just measure it. So now this is 0 gram. What I'm going to do is I'm going to measure the butter here to 200 grams and then I'm going to melt it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover this. Okay, I cover it and I'm going to put this weighing machine tare to 0. And then what I'm going to do is to take this butter here and then put it on top here. And let's see how heavy it is. It's about 200 grams. Okay, I'm going to put the butter in and now I'm going to melt it. So how do I actually melt the chocolate is that I'm going to put this to 60 degrees. So I'm going to turn this knob so that it goes to 60. Yeah, and then it's going to be for 4 minutes. And then the speed is speed 1 to 2. So speed 1 to 2, just change it to 1. Okay, what I need to do is actually to cover it. I have not covered it. And then this one I change to speed 2. Okay, it has been 4 minutes already, so you can see that the chocolate and the butter has melted together and blended very well. So now I'm going to add in the sugar, which is actually 220 grams, but I'm going to half it into 110. Yeah, so I'm going to put the sugar 110 instead of 220 so that it's not so sweet. Okay, this is the sugar that I have already put in. If you look over here, it's actually 170 grams. Actually, I'm meant to put 110. So I was short by a little bit. I hope it's not too sweet. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to combine. I'm going to close the lid. Okay, and go back to home. This time I'm going to put the speed is 5 for 5 seconds. So this is 5 seconds. It's really 5 seconds is just a little while. Okay, and I guess the speed is going to be 5. Yeah, so when you hear the sound, that means that it's ready. So just take a look at it. Okay, it's been blended in. The sugar. Okay, let me see. I think the temperature should be still at 60, I guess. So now I'm going to put in the eggs. There are 3 eggs here. I'm going to crack them. So I've already added in the eggs directly into the Thermonix, and then now I'm going to mix it at for 5 seconds. Temperature, I think I'll just leave it at 60. and it's going to be for speed 5. Okay, hang on, I need to close it. This is speed 5. It's not cooling now, so you can't really open the lid yet. Okay, now it's okay. So yeah, it's blended together. Okay, next we are supposed to add in the flour. I used the plain flour, 150 gram. Okay, I changed it to plain flour. Just now the other one was the self-raising flour. So now, and then I put on 30 gram of cocoa. So now I'm going to mix for 5 seconds, speed 5, and scrape down the sides. Okay. So this is the 30 gram of the cocoa, which I've already put in. Go home, and this is going to be 5 seconds only. We can count down with it. And this is actually no need the temperature. This is going to be speed 5. Okay, I'm going to scrape down the sides first. So yeah. Okay, so this is how it looks like, and I'm supposed to actually put in the chopped white chocolate, but I'm not adding that in for today. Yeah, but it's not really so well blended, so I'm going to blend it again for 5 seconds, speed 5, and maybe put the temperature at 60 degrees. Okay, after that, I'm going to pour this into a baking tin or a glass, and then do it one more time. Yeah. 5 seconds, maybe I put 60, and cooling down. It's actually at 40 degrees because the time is too short to actually go on to 60 degrees. Yeah, so this is the glass container that I'm going to use for the baking of the brownie. So I'm just going to pour in the brownie now. Okay, so this is the brownie that's in the glass. I'm going to transfer it to the oven right now, and then going to bake it for 30 minutes at a degree of 100 about 200 degrees. Okay. So yeah, this is now in the oven. Yeah, I'm going to close it right now, and it's going to go for at 30 minutes. I already preheat the oven. Okay. So later we'll come back and see how is it going. Okay.